La bicicleta. La bicicleta.
Hello. Hello. My name is Josefa. I'm 20 years old, and I'm gonna give my experience. And I surely didn't want to today because I didn't come here willing to give my experience, but somehow the Lord brought me here, so I may speak. Why am I here? Because I was born when my mother was 16 years old in Santiago de Chile. And when I was 5 years old, my parents here got married. And my father is not my biological father. I grew up having a family. When my parents got married, we went to Spain to live there. And I grew up very much with a sense of injustice, that I thought that God wasn't just, that He didn't do things right. Somehow the devil tricked me into saying that God didn't love me because I was different from my siblings. I was the only child until I turned 7, and my sister Fatima was born, and I felt deceived. I felt that I wasn't loved anymore. And from there on, I just continued. I went to church, but I didn't really live it for my own. And I thought, well, my parents have faith, but I don't know. I thought, yeah, God is there, but obviously He's done things wrong. So why should I care, no? And then because I got to a point in which I hated my parents. I hated their marriage. I didn't want to know anything about them or my family. And I put all my heart in my friends, in affection, in to have fun, to have a life that meant nothing more than to be happy moment to moment, looking for happiness, for love. And then at one point I was asked to go in mission, and I don't know why I said yes, but it has been the best thing that I've experienced, the Lord took me from my reality of being with my friends, of putting all myself into their affection, their love, looking for my independence. And He put me in Denver with my family, in a place in which if you don't have a car, you don't go anywhere. And I obviously didn't have a car, and I didn't know how to drive, and I didn't have any friends to put my whole being in. And I had to be with my family, and it was the first time that I experienced reconciliation with my parents. And after that, I saw that I couldn't stand that the problem was mine. That in the end, I wanted to be perfect, and I couldn't be perfect. That I wanted to do everything right so my parents would love me, and I couldn't do this. So I felt rejected all the time. And it was in this moment in which I fall. I saw that everything that I wanted to be, I couldn't be. And I was in a crisis. And I was sent here. And not too long ago, my catechist sent me to go to meet my biological father. And I went there. Last week, I was there. And I saw that I've been deceived all my life, that I was ungrateful to God. He has done so many things good for me, that He has rescued me from a life of emptiness. And I saw that I wouldn't change anything from my life, that it has been perfect, that I have been here in the mission, that God has provided, that I'm the oldest of 11 children. And for me, because today I'm the same person, I'm selfish, I continue not standing my parents, but to say that I'm here in the middle of a square telling my experience is a miracle. Because in my ideal place, in my imagination, I would be by myself in an apartment doing art or whatever, being, by myself. Everything I would dedicate for myself. And to say that today I study from home. I have a community with my parents. I have to live with them, with my family. That I have a relationship that is chaste. That I'm not looking for affection in sexuality either. It's a miracle, because my nature is not like this. Now I have to give thanks to Christ, because He has done so many things right, that I can be happy, that in the impossible things, in the cross that destroys me, in that person that I cannot stand, in that situation that I don't know how to live, in that crisis that I saw that nothing could give me life, I can say that I found it, and being the same thing, the person that I am, the same person, that this is what changed my life, to see that Christ loves me as I am, and I don't have to change. I don't have to be perfect for Him, that I'm perfect my own way, that He has given me so much. So this is why I'm here today, just to tell the experience.